Good morning, folks. It's Tor here at Co-Kinetic, here to tell you about another update to our Co-Kinetic marketing system. That's two big ones in this month. One of the most requested features of our marketing platform since we launched about 12 months ago has been the ability to edit text in the main body of the social media posts that we create for you. And as our audience has grown wider and wider in terms of internationality, this request has obviously become more and more important. So today we have gone live with the ability to do that. So I just wanted to talk you through that. One of my main missions with this marketing platform was to keep it really, really simple and quick. And as you know, you used to be able to set up a marketing campaign in less than 3 minutes. That might extend slightly by a couple of minutes now, but you can still set up and launch a marketing campaign that will run for a month, and it will probably take you no more than about 5 minutes. I will do that experiment later. But one of the challenges we had was obviously keeping this as simple as we could so that we didn't increase the time significantly, but while also adding the flexibility. So my developer and I have worked really hard to try and achieve that and add that into the complications with the Facebook API changes. It's been a bit of a challenge, but I think we've got there. So let's get started. If we go into a campaign in the campaign section of the marketing area, and remember you would need to have a subscription which included access to the marketing package or the marketing subscription in order to be able to access this. So as I say, you click on the campaign section in the My Account Administration panel and go to the campaign media, because this is where most of the changes will appear. So as you can see, we now have a suggested post as opposed to automatically populating the Facebook and the Twitter post. And we've put a little copy button there so that you can still use our suggested post, but then you post it into your Facebook and your Twitter, the Twitter fields here, and then you can obviously edit it to your heart's delight. You can also deactivate the post if you don't want it to run as before. But the important thing here is that you do need to do this going forward. So if you leave it blank, it will post blank. So you do need to go in and actually copy and edit and do whatever you want to do. If you just want to use our suggested post, it's fine, but you do need to copy it and paste it in here. So if I show you, if you do copy and then you go to here and you do Command V on a Mac, it's probably Control V on a PC, then it will just copy and paste that straight in, and then you can edit it as you want, add other URLs in, do whatever you want with it. The other note that needs to be made here is that you will need this lead collection URL merge field. This is a new merge field that we've added in there if you want the post to link to your lead collection page. So before it did it by default and you didn't have any control over where it went or which posts included that URL, whereas now you do have complete flexibility here. So if you want to send it to our lead collection URL, we will put it by default into the suggested post text. So if that's all you use, then you're fine. But if you decide to do something different and you want to change this around, just make sure that that URL is in there. If you want to send it obviously to your own lead collection page, you can. You just would take that merge field out and put your own link in there. So that is one of the changes, one of the significant changes. We've also added a bunch of other merge fields that you can use. So if you click on this little information sign up here, which we've put at the top of each post, you will see a whole bunch of different merge fields that you can now use. So we've got the lead collection URL in there. We also put your website URL in here. Your company name can be merged in, the booking telephone number, your Facebook page and your Twitter page, and those all need to be updated in the account details, which I'll show you in a minute. So if you make sure that they're correct from the get-go, then obviously it will always merge in the correct things. So if you want to merge in those things without having to type them all out, you can just do that. So that's the merge fields, which is a different thing. We have, what else have I got to show you here? I think that's basically the main bit. Let me just consult my notes. There should be some update or save buttons in here, probably after each post, but it looks like that development hasn't gone live. But by the time you watch this, it probably will do, because I'll get onto Skype right now and have a word with my developer. What happens if you've got existing live campaigns running? Don't worry, because we've accounted for that. And what we've done is we've automatically populated these fields for you in campaigns that are currently live and active as of the point that we go live with this development. So if you've got an active live campaign running, don't worry, we will have populated these for you. But going forward with any new campaigns that you activate, you do need to go through this process. This is obviously a new development, so please keep an eye out and make sure that your posts are doing everything that you expect them to, and if not, holler using the chat tool as usual, and I will do my best to jump on there as quickly as I can. Let me show you just where to go and update your account details so that these merge fields are correct. The places to make sure your merge details are correct are in the My Account Details link. And you will see two tabs here, Contact Details and Profile. Profile is obviously where you set your time zone. This is where you need to make sure that the Twitter URL that you want added in there is correct. So that's obviously the Twitter URL that you want to send your prospective customers to, and the same with your Facebook URL. You can't see it at the moment, but we'll also make sure that your website URL is in there as well. So make sure that that is the URL to your main primary business website, which is where you want people to go to if you use that as a merge field in the social media posts. Contact details, if you just need to make sure that your contact details are in here, company name being the specific one because that's one of the merge fields. You also need that in place to integrate with MailChimp as well. Actually, it doesn't matter what the company name is, but from your point of view you need to make it something that obviously you want your clients to see. And the recent development with your telephone booking number, your appointment booking number, you need to make sure that that is in that field in international format. So with the plus icon, and then your international code and the rest of the number as if somebody was phoning it from overseas. Important to make sure that's right, because you can now merge that into your social media posts as well, and it's also used on the custom landing pages. That was our previous development earlier this month. And the last thing I need to mention is under the integration section, we can now only post to Facebook pages and not profiles any longer. This is due to the various data breach issues that Facebook has had, and they won't let third parties post to a profile anymore. It has to be to a page. So when you go in to connect to Facebook, if you haven't already, just make sure that you're sending it to a page. And you need to have administrator access of that page in order for it to appear under here. So if you want to go, there is a help post on our site, which is at this URL, co-kinetic.com/posting-to-your-Facebook-page. So just jump on there or just search Facebook page in the search box, and that will come up and it will explain exactly how to make sure you have administrator access, how to make sure you've got access to your page, and how to create a page if you don't already have one. So that's all on there. So I hope that's been useful. Sorry it's a bit of a longer video, but I wanted to make sure that everything was clear. If you have any questions, obviously please jump on and onto the chat tool and I will do my best to help out. All right, thanks guys.